You know, we're just automatically supposed to be on Section 8 because we live in Ward 8. And that's not the case. And whether we're on Section 8 or not, we're still human, and you still owe us the respect that is due to us.
Yes.
And that's the bottom line. It doesn't matter your educational level, doesn't matter your financial level.
That's right.
It's about one cause, and that's the human cause. And I think everyone in Georgetown and some of these officials that ride over to the bridge in Virginia where they live, because as much as they like to pretend that they reside here in Washington, D.C., they don't. And, you know, I don't really care where you live, but my thing is if you don't know the community, don't try to tell me you know how to help us.
Yeah.
And that's just the bottom line, and that's the problem with Mark Schindler. You don't understand anything about these young males, black males. You want to come here and experiment, you and Schiraldi and all these other individuals, like they're lab rats. And I'm just like, you know, my thing is, you know, how dare you? My thing is, how do you, that's why I said, if you feel that you're doing such a great job, obviously you're doing a great job for the white youth, because I don't see any of them a part of DYRS or CSOSA or any of these other agencies that's monitoring them. So if you're doing such a great job with the white young people, then why can't you do the same for the black young people that are unfortunately, you know, doing crimes and being detained? Instead of slapping them into, you know, like I said, what exactly are you doing? I don't know what Peter Nichols is doing. You're the Attorney General here, which means you oversee the juveniles. What are you overseeing? When are you going to step out and say enough is enough? When a black child, when a white child is murdered? I don't even think it would take the fact of a white child being murdered. I think if a white child got shot with a BB gun in the toe, that'd be enough to start an uproar in Washington, D.C. You know, when the sniper was running loose and they thought it was, you know, and white people were being gunned down, everybody was scared, the city was on lockdown. And we have a situation that's really a state of emergency. The president is only a few miles up the street. He doesn't even care. He was over at the Ark yesterday, I understand. He's over there checking on the oil crisis. He's over in West Virginia dealing with the miners. He's in Rhode Island with the water issues. He's everywhere except right here in his own backyard. You reside here, President Obama. You live here. You have two young ladies, two beautiful daughters. I had one. And like I said, you know, I'm tired of people, you know, treating this community like, you know, we don't want any better. Like we don't deserve any better.
Right.
You know, we live here because we chose to live here. Not everybody's dumped here on a voucher and has to be here. There's a lot of nice things within the community, and it can be a much better community if we get the resources that we deserve. And I'm demanding that we get the resources that we deserve. I pay taxes. That money belongs in this community, and I'm going to fight for this community.
Right on.
All for the mental health, the community centers, like I said, and the clergy. You know, you all need to come out and step out and do more as well. You know, it's crazy that, you know, we lose our children, and I guess they see you out and they feel like, well, she's functioning, so she's fine. I don't cook dinner. I barely eat. When I do eat, it's some junk on the run. I listened to another mother who 2 sons were shot in this massacre. She's got to deal with one son who's still in the hospital. Has another son she's trying to be there for, and other children, and a husband, and work. Who's making sure she's fed while she's doing all of this? This is what I'm saying. Where is our money? We pay taxes. I tell you where our money's going. My tax dollar is no longer taking care of this beautiful child. My tax dollar is taking care of the very individuals that gunned my child down. I'm paying for them to be housed. I'm paying for them to wear the clothes that they have. I'm paying for them to eat the food that they're eating. And if they get injured or sick or have a headache,